Hello everyone. Today we're going to be taking a look at a brand new hard floor cleaner from Uwant, the X100. This floor cleaner has a unique dual brush system with two counter-rotating soft rollers to clean the floor. Today I'll go over the features of the machine, we'll see how well it works, and I'll show you the regular maintenance of the X100. The charging dock of the Uwant itself is very easy to set up. Off camera there's a power brick and you just plug it into the back of the unit and get it charging. It's really easy. The Uwant comes with quite a bit, so along with the cleaner itself and the charging station, it comes with a spare brush roll, so it includes 3 of them. It comes with a cleaning brush, a spare HEPA filter, and a bottle of the concentrated Uwant soap. The charging dock of the Uwant is larger than other floor cleaners I've used. It's about 14.5 inches wide and just under 15 inches long. The cleaner itself is much smaller. It's about 11 inches wide and 9.5 inches long. The height of the cleaner head is about 2.5 inches tall, making it just a little too tall to clean under my cabinets. While the cleaner head is 11 inches wide, the width of the brushes is about 9.5 inches. The brush system requires some space on both sides of the cleaner head, so I'm not expecting edge cleaning on this to be very good, and we'll test it and see how it does. The machine features 2 tanks. The clean water tank is on the left, and the dirty water tank is on the right. There's 2 buttons at the top of the handle, a power button and a mode select button. The Uwant features a display that shows you all kinds of information. It displays power and water levels in use, battery life, the cleaning modes, and troubleshooting tips. There's 4 modes: standard mode, turbo mode, smart mode, and dry mode, and under the display there's a button to activate the self-cleaning cycle. Both tanks are easy to attach and remove, so this is your clean water tank. And you lift this up, and I'm going to fill this up with hot tap water. It has a water level in there, and it comes with its own soap. And I'm going to use just a little bit of the Uwant soap. It doesn't require very much for this tank. To test the X100's ability to clean stuck-on dirt, I put down some soy sauce and let it dry and get stuck onto the floor. The Uwant is very easy to push around and almost feels like it's hovering around on the floor. It took a couple minutes, but it eventually got everything. For dry cleaning, the Uwant does a very good job, but I did learn the machine expects you to run the self-cleaning cycle right after, or it could lead to further issues. Because I didn't run the self-cleaning cycle after this test and kept using it, it led to problems later on. The machine did better than expected on edge cleaning, given the wide gaps on both sides of the brush rolls, but it couldn't get all of it, and some of it ended up on the baseboards from the brush roll. Wet pickup is where the machine started having issues. Before the first pass was finished, the machine faulted, saying to empty the dirty water tank.
Wastewater tank is full.
Whoops.
Please pour out the waste. The sensor is blocked.
My bad, that didn't
The
go well.
sensor is blocked. Please clean the pipe. HEPA isn't installed.
Just washing the tank and cleaning the top of the pipe wasn't enough, and I soon realized I had to clean out the entire base of the machine.
Wastewater tank is full. Please pour out the wastewater.
The X100 is temperamental, and the full tank sensors began faulting constantly during this test, despite the tank only having a little liquid inside it. The bottom of the tank lid has 2 metal contacts that activate the full tank alarm. The problem is that they get liquid on them right away and fault early. I made another critical mistake while cleaning, attempting to vacuum up dirt backwards, which I assumed the machine was designed to do, but I was wrong. The back brush roll can't suck up liquid or dirt like the front brush roll, so it just dragged all the collected dirt and liquid under the machine. The machine was already throwing heavy faults before I attempted this, but once I had, a thorough teardown and cleaning was required.
Clean the pipe.
All right.
Wastewater tank is full. Please pour out the wastewater.
The tank's not full, it's just that a bunch of it is collected near the sensor. The sensor's at the end of this post here. And I don't know if you can see it, there's contacts, there's metal contacts at the bottom of this, and when liquid touches it and it thinks the tank's full, it's tripping it. After running the self-cleaning cycle, the machine still had a variety of stuff sitting in the base, so I cleaned that out and ran the self-cleaning cycle again. The machine is easy enough to tear apart, but it's a time-consuming job. Expect to regularly remove the brush rolls, wash a variety of parts, and thoroughly clean out the base, intake hose, and the charging dock. Once the machine was thoroughly cleaned out and all the parts were dry, I attempted more cleaning tests and tried to go easy on it and work within its design limitations. While it did well for light-duty daily cleaning, it couldn't handle a few additional small wet pickup spills before it faulted out and said the tank was full repeatedly when it wasn't. I ran the self-cleaning cycle afterwards to see if it could handle it, but it failed. The machine required another thorough teardown.
Wastewater tank is full. Please pour out the wastewater.
To conclude, let's go over what I like and dislike about the Uwant X100. As far as things I like, the machine is very maneuverable and effortless to push around on the floor. Before it started giving me issues, it was actually pretty fun to use. It glides around effortlessly on its two brushes. I also like that the machine is cordless. Runtime appears decent, though not as good as others I've tested, and Uwant claims around 40 minutes of potential runtime, but that will depend on the cleaning mode used. The last thing I like is that it features easy-to-use controls. Here are the things I don't like about the machine. The tanks are small and require frequent attention. The self-cleaning cycle of the machine actually uses about half of the solution in the tank, so expect frequent refilling when doing larger or more demanding jobs where you'll need to run the self-cleaning cycle frequently. I think a big part of the machine's issues has to do with it being stingy with water when cleaning the floor, so it has a hard time keeping the base hose of the machine flushed out, seemingly like it can't keep up with the messes it's made to clean. Only one of the brush rolls attempts to keep itself clean during use, but it does a poor job doing so. The rear brush roll can't self-clean, and it just collects dirt and liquid while you're mopping and rubs it around on the floor. The only way to truly clean the back brush roll is to remove and wash it. The machine only picks up on the forward pass. If you attempt to pick up debris pulling the machine backwards, it can't do so and will drag it around on the floor. Now, lots of these machines are designed like this, but I'd assumed with the two brushes it would be able to clean in either direction, but I was wrong. If you make the same mistake I did, expect the machine to require thorough maintenance. The Uwant has a suite of very temperamental sensors, and it's quick to shut down mid-job and request thorough cleanings to continue. Ketchup and mustard seem to be the culprits of the faults in these tests, but to be honest, I just reviewed another hard floor cleaner by Procenic, and that machine can pick up tank after tank of nasty liquid spills and condiments with zero issues. You simply empty and rinse out the tank when full and go right back to cleaning. The self-cleaning cycle really only cleans the front brush roll. The rear brush roll just spins, but the machine can't pull the dirty liquid out of it like it can with the front brush roll. After dirty jobs, expect the base as well as the machine to require thorough cleaning. The X100 requires an excessive amount of cleaning to keep it running. Running the self-cleaning cycle between cleaning rooms or after you pick up dry debris will help, but it's far more work than usual for these types of machines. So there you have it. I'll be honest, I was expecting better from this hard floor cleaner. After the first set of failures, I contacted Uwant for tips, and they told me the machine was acting normal and that I had overdone the pickup test. What I learned was that this machine is made only for light-duty jobs and not for larger spills or messes. It will fault out far before the dirt cup is full and demand significant maintenance before it will run again. After any major pickup job, whether dry or wet, you'll want to run the self-cleaning cycle between jobs or rooms or expect it to fault out. Would I recommend this machine? Sadly, I would not. Taking care of the machine is far more work than it's worth, and the machine seemingly can't handle what it's made to do. I always enjoy reading your comments. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.